Good afternoon, welcome back to FTRL, good evening or good day or wherever it is, wherever you are watching. This is the third race from Thursday night. Unfortunately, due to technical errors, we had to just record it, and then I'm doing the comms today for you. So sorry for the delay. Hopefully you'll get a chance to watch it tonight or over the weekend. So T Smith won the last race, so he's back in 13th place, but we won't be watching him. Let's go up the front with Finky. He's on pole with just Mikey just behind him. Just behind him, I think, is Nobby in the Porsche. So Finky takes us away on the first lap. Then we've got Lee Cole back in 4th place. It's a 40-minute race with one pit stop. Medium tyres, ×3 wear on those tyres. Everybody must do the pit stop, and they must do it after, I believe it's 15 minutes of racing and before the end of 15 minutes. So Mikey comes steaming in there and overshoots it, and he's lost control of that there. Let's go back out again, and there's several here. Major incident there, so I don't know what happened, but Ross is off the track, Mikey's off the track, Nobby's off the track. Ross is fighting back for his place, but he's gone wide. Now, you can't see it on here on the replay, but I do know that Ross, oh yes, there you can, 1.4. So that's for his little excursions. And possibly if he taps someone, that would be another reason why he got another penalty. So Finky's still out in the lead, the winner, Mr. Tripod himself. Just behind him he's got Lee Cole, who has managed to get past the incident, and then Aaron in the BMW following on in 3rd. Behind him, Lennon in a Kit Kat car. Some lovely stickers on it at last. I don't understand why he goes for pure white, I can't believe it. Then we've got Rom in another BMW, followed by Blue Flag in the Lexus. And then there's Faber making a move. And he's managed to get past Blue Flag nice and cleanly. Flag has a little bit of an off there, turned in a bit too early and it kicked him out wide. T Smith's managed to get up to 8th place from 13th, so he's made 5 places, albeit 3 of them fell off the track in front of him, and he's using the track and also the grass to make his moves, and he's now moved up into 7th place just past Blue Flag. Still making his way up, and Nobby, they're a bit of the way off. I suppose one thing we ought to do really is get some info up on the screen, shouldn't we? Three abreast going round here. That's Finky. So Finky's lost the lead to Aaron, and Rom has got past as well, but Finky's still battling. He's not letting him have that nice and easy, and also Fever's in there. Everybody's in there. Lennon's in there. Lee Cole's dropped back about 3 places and hustled. Someone's just spun. I saw the spin. Where are we? That was Pagani. So Pagani has had a bit of a incident going on there. Let's get back up with the action here. So we've got Finky. He's now dropped back to 7th place. Just lost it. Just a little bit too keen on the accelerator there, and still keen. He's either warming them up or wearing them out. will get it in a straight line in a minute. Meantime, Mikey's gone down to third, but he's still going, and we've got someone that's gone off, and that's Lee Cole. Straight out in front of... It's so lucky they turn into ghosts. Steward's report there, I think he would have got a bit of a penalty for that if he hadn't been killed. In the meantime, Finky's having a look at Ross. Ross is trying to get rid of that penalty, which is now up to 1.6, so he's had another incident. Mikey up to 8th, so he's managed to get past Ross. Pagani's on the back of the SBY blue flag and T Smith battle. The penalties are coming up like anything at the moment. Everybody's getting them. The track limits are being very much abused. Meantime, Aaron's still in the lead with Rom in second. There's a little bit of a gap here. As they come around the last official turn. Fever's managed to get in front of this bunch. T Smith squeezes it up the inside of Fever. Fever's very good at looking after his tyres here. SBY off slightly in the background, so that may cause a penalty for him, and there it is, 1 second penalty for going wide. Taking an advantage there as he goes to try and get rid of it. Time Rom and Aaron have got a healthy gap back to third place as everybody fights over it. Blue flag trying around the outside of T Smith, and he's managed to do it. SBY having a look at T Smith as well, so T Smith is now starting to go backwards a little bit. The multi-champion, I'm sure, will not have a problem though. I think he knows what to do. 2 lads behind him have got penalties anyway. And, yeah, Pagani's managed to catch up, but it's cost him 2.2 seconds of penalties in doing so. Lots of ghosting going on, people trying to get rid of those penalties. Fever's pulled out a little bit of a gap there, so he'll be quite happy with that, and he's starting to catch up with Rom as well, so he's managed to fight everybody off, although he has got the penalty, which he will be able to get rid of, I'm sure, in the 40 minutes. Just coming up to 10 minutes of time used. Like I say, they're all on medium tyres, 3 times wear on them, so they will have to pit, and they do have to pit, they have to change the tyres. Soon everybody's going to be on the back of Rom and Aaron. That lead looks like it's just gradually fading away. not making a real challenge on Aaron. I think he's just sitting behind him. Saying that, he's looking a lot tastier now, so maybe down into this second straight he might have a little pop. No, just sits nice and comfortable just behind. Feber's still got that nice gap behind him. Managed to drop a bit of his penalty as well. Blue flag up into 4th place. T. Smith still fighting with SBY, with Pagani just sitting behind. Oh, some very low gears being used there. You can hear them screeching. So those gearboxes are not going to be any good after this race if that carries on. Got Mike, he's still in 8th place. He's a little bit off of these lads. Followed by Lee Cole, who's in catch-up mode. Mikey's had a bit of a half spin. He's back on the track and going round. Probably another little bit too much throttle coming out of that corner, which Finky's now on. Not an easy car, the Porsche. So for a newbie, which Finky is to be driving the Porsche, getting him around the track's a bonus. And I believe Nobby is his teammate, and he's just behind in his Porsche. So everything's got a lot closer now. Feber's on the back of Rommel's. He's on the back of Aaron as they go down into turn 4. And Rom's gone wide, and that's let Feber go up the inside of him. And he's taken that position. And Blue Flag's managed to make a bit of a break as well, so he's now on a charge trying to catch up with Rom. T. Smith and SBY still fighting, and Pagani's having a good look as well. Pagani just trying to get rid of some of that penalty. He's managed to knock 0.7 off, if not more. There's going to be any challenges going into this first corner again. Feber might be having a look. Feber's running consistent 31 laps once he got out of the traffic, so doing pretty well, whereas Aaron's running 32, so Feber's given Aaron a little bit of a nudge because I think he wants to get away from the rest of the pack. It's whether Aaron's going to play ball with him. He's either helping him or worrying him. Feber taking a tighter line there. They must have done something with that Hyundai, because when I drove it, it didn't turn in that sharp. Mind you, it might have been something to do with the fat bloke that was sitting in it, but Aaron's had a little bit of a wide there, so he's feeling a bit of the pressure, and Feber's around the outside, just getting rid of some of his penalty. Aaron back in where he needs to be in first place. Rom has a little look on Feber, but doesn't manage to get it past. T. Smith is now caught up to the back of Blue Flag, and he's still bringing SBY with him and Pagani. In the meantime, Feber looks like he's going to try and have a pass on Aaron, and he has. He's got past him. Can he keep it into this corner? Aaron's had to go slightly wide. He's managed to get the apex there. Rom's a little bit wide. So Aaron will be fighting back as we come down the straight to turn 4. We're not close enough to make a challenge. Aaron's practice for this race for tonight was basically, I think it was 4 laps that he did. So he's not doing too bad seeing he's up there. Now blue flag's being hunted by T. Smith, while Pagani has managed to get past SBY. SBY having a few snaky moments on the grass there. And also Pagani's managed to get a bit more of that penalty out of the way. In the meantime, Faber has cleared off. And he's made a big break for it, so that's more than a second there, so... Yeah, a couple of slow laps 32s, while Aaron was having 33, so that would have been while they were nose to tail. Now Rom's having a look at his fellow BMW driver. He'll try and slide it up the inside, and he's managed to do it. Aaron turns in, but he can't get there because Rom's in the way. Aaron just dropping back to 3rd place. Still a bit of a gap there, must be at least 1.5, 2 second gap. Back to blue flag. Pagani is 5th. So I would say where we are, something's happened to Smithy. I'm not sure whether he pitted or not early. 15 minutes in. Smithy's done the old pit stop. It didn't show up on the screen, unfortunately, because I missed it. Apologies for that. I won't rewind. We'll just carry on watching. He's having a bit of a tricky time getting past Lee Cole, who, to be honest, has the widest arse in racing. The amount of times I've been in Smith's position here and couldn't get past him. It's like chasing down J-Lo. Without the looks, of course. So Mikey's now in. Meantime, everything's staying basically the same. He hasn't managed to get rid of any more of that penalty unless he's gained some more. So I think, yeah, T. Smith's already done his pit stop. So we've got people coming out of the pits right now. So we've got Nobby coming round. Doesn't quite manage to get up to Mikey, so and I think Nobby's still got to pit, so dangling the old carrot there. In the meantime, our pole sitter Finky making his way round. He has pitted, so the screen is saying, I wouldn't believe that on the right hand side. There's no way that SBY pitted on the full flap. So we've got Aaron in the pits in a lovely shade of purple. In the meantime, blue flag and Pagani are having a bit of a battle. One's still chasing down Faber, and Faber's half-second penalty there. Still doing good lap times, 1:32.3s. long way back for a pit stop. I don't know if something's happened to Aaron. He's done the pit stop, but he's dropped way behind Lee Cole and SBY as well, and that's a long way off. So I think Aaron's had a spin on the last lap. Or an incident of some sort. Meantime, Mikey's back down into 9th place, but he's done his pit stop and now he's just going to drive to the end. So we're halfway now. I think he's managed to take 10th place. Nobby down in the 11th. And we've lost Lennon. Lennon has gone. So Lennon's dropped out. Ron takes the lead. Fever's just come out of the pits. Pagani's in the pits as well. Pagani comes out in front of Aaron, so I suppose it's not too bad, Aaron, off of Pagani, but he was a few seconds in front, so and he's now probably 2 or 3, 4 seconds down on him, so he's lost a fair bit. So I think he's had to spin somewhere. And T. Smith has been overtaken by SBY, so they'll want to get that place back. Our leader, who has pitted, is now down to 3rd place with the 2 lads in front. Blue flag's just gone into the pits there, but Rom has continued for another lap. This takes forever just to come in and get your tyres changed. Could have walked the pit lane in that time. He's back out again. Let's see where he comes back out again, because I've got a feeling it's going to be around about Pagani. 3rd and 4th, so it's T. Smith. Yeah, Pagani's just nipped in front of him. So it's a nice little undercut from Pagani, which means that Aaron is now chasing down Blue Flag. Rom's still out at the moment. T. Smith's managed to get past SBY, which has put us back how he was before. We've got Fever's managed to get his penalty down just a tad. I'm wondering if Rom's going to come in this lap and do his pit. There he goes, and he's in. So we'll stay with Fever and see where Rom comes out. I thought it was going to be fairly close. So Fever's taken the lead. Rom's just coming out now, so no, it's further back than I thought it was going to be. So, here comes Rom down the pit lane. Blue flag, Pagani. Can't find Rom. Rom's disappeared. There he is. Came out just in front of him. So that's given us a nice little battle to look at. Pagani lost that place to Blue Flag, and he looks like he wants to get back again, so let's stick with these boys for the moment. looks like he's struggling to keep up with them. Whether he's pacing himself and looking after his tyres, or he just hasn't got that turn in on the car. He's there or thereabouts, so they were coming back in for another pit stop then. So Pagani goes up past Rom for some unknown reason, it said there. That can't be the case. Got a little glitch going on there. There's Aaron, he's trying to chase down Pagani. Pushing hard, he's in the 32s. And he's just off the pace of Pagani and Blue Flag. And Rom. So SPY still on the back of T Smith. I think these two are inseparable tonight. In the meantime, Fever just one corner ahead. Might get a chance to get a glimpse of him, only just saw his tag, that's all we could see there. So hopefully when we come round we might get a back at T Smith and see where they are. So they're just coming round the final bend there. So Mikey's up into 8th place, which is good. T Smith's managed to just pull away from SPY for a little bit. SPY's pushing really hard. T Smith cutting corners legally by the looks of it. And Rom's managed to make a bit of space, and so has Blue Flag. So everybody's just spacing out a little bit more now. Back in 9th. Not a good race tonight for Lee after that spin. Was doing alright in the first couple of laps, but then got pushed out wide, not physically, but lost a few places, and then probably the frustration caused him to spin on the final straight. Coming around in 10th place. And Finky just coming over the line by the looks of it. Oh no, he's coming down the main straight. Turn 4. So, at the moment, we've got Fever, followed by T Smith in the Aston Martin. SPY in the Mazda, and then BMW of Rom, Lexus of Blue Flag, BMW Pagani, BMW Aaron, and then the Merc of Mikey. Everybody's a little bit too spaced out at the moment for any major action, so SPY is the one that's pushing. We can stick with him for the moment. So we're just coming up for the 30-minute mark, 10 minutes to go. Smith, I think, is going to struggle to chase down Feber, because Feber's got a storming lead. As long as Feber doesn't have any incidents, he should be all right. T. Smith's managed to just get a little bit further away from SBY. And Rom doing a good job up in 4th place. By the looks of it, doing a good job of getting his number 10 on here as well, because his other car, it's on back to front. So 10 on one side and it's 0-1 on the other, and the 1 is back to front as well, which is a trademark by Rom. Aaron's pushing, Pagani is as well. No major big penalties at the moment until I go back to Pagani. 2.8 seconds, so he's pushing very hard and getting penalised for it. So we've got a little bit sort of spaced out at the moment, so no real action on track. Enough, there's only 9 minutes left, or 8 minutes left, so I have to get my book of waffle out so I know what to say while we pad it out for 8 minutes. I can't see anybody that's challenging anybody at the moment up on the map. To be fair, it only takes a slight off or a half spin and you can have someone straight on the back of you fighting with you, so stick with it, see what happens. Ron pushing hard, he's trying to catch up with SBY. Just like to say that Ron was very disappointed when he came to Brands Hatch a month ago or so in the Brands Hatch fish and chips. Not a happy boy. It wasn't what he expected. He's never had it before. Hopefully it's not put him off. Next time he's over, we're going to take him to a proper fish and chip shop so he can taste the good stuff. But he did fall in love with pork pies, so we feel that we have taught Rom something. So no one's making any inroads on anybody at the moment, so if I go back up to T. Smith, and it looks like to me that Feber is pulling away, albeit with a little penalty which he can easily get rid of. He's got quite a comfortable lead actually, so he doesn't need to be silly here. He's only got 6 minutes left to go, which is going to be about 4 laps. Once that's done, Sue's going to be fighting for second and third. They were saying that, I don't think there's 2 cars actually near each other on track. So they're all pretty spaced out, all pushing hard. They're all trying to catch the car in front, which is the aim of the game. Rom has made a bit on SBY, so he looks like he's chasing him down. So that we're still with Rom for the moment. Let's see how it goes. 5 minutes left. Cars do look good. Some good graphics on these cars. So it's nice to see the effort put in. So yeah, Rob is pushing. He's using all the track and a bit more. As long as he doesn't get any penalties, he should be okay. No penalties for SBY, but he's gradually catching him, so he's putting the pressure on. Blue flag's coming with him. Let's have a look at Pagani and see how much penalty he's got left. By the looks of it, the distance between him and blue flag, I'd say he parked the car and got rid of the whole penalty. So we're back with Rom. He's within a second easily. Maybe half a second, and you can see the SBY going wide there, so he's feeling a bit of the pressure. And he's got a penalty, 1.5 seconds, and that's played into Rom's hands because he's now up behind him. So effectively, if SBY doesn't get rid of the penalty, Rom just needs to sit behind him over the finish line, and he will take that place. And if blue flag can squeeze up a little bit more, it could be a case that he makes a place as well. So SBY will be losing 2 positions at the line. So it's coming up for 3 minutes left, so it's going to be another 2 laps. And there we go, Rom's up the inside, SBY trying to get rid of his penalty. Rom squeezes him out wide. And now blue flag is on the back as well. That's our last podium spot, but it's not over yet. SBY can fight back. If he can get rid of that penalty as well in the next 2 laps, that will be a bonus. It's going to be hard work to do that, but it is a bonus. He could do it. Chasing each other down. We're going to see where T Smith is compared to Fever, and Fever looks like he's coming up to lap Finky. No pressure to get straight past him. He's got plenty of time. Meantime, blue flag is getting closer and closer to SBY, who's managing to stay with Rom, but he's only managed to get rid of 0.1 of a second of his penalty. Fever's made it past Finky. We're in the last minute now, so this is going to be the last lap. And blue flag knows that, and he's now challenging, so we've now got something going on, and he's round the outside, inside. I think SBY knew that he wouldn't be able to hold that and also get rid of the penalty. So I think it's just a point of making a bit of space and then take 5th place for the night. But you never know, something might happen. And you take someone to fall off in front of you, and you've got those extra places. So as we're coming to the end of the race, I'd like to apologise for the technical issues last night. And Hopefully, like I say, you'll get a chance this weekend to watch this race. Hopefully it's been exciting enough for you. We'll watch the leader coming in, as he's now classified the last lap. So 26 laps for a 40-minute race, that's pretty good going. As he flashes his lights. He's a happy boy. Didn't have two first races that were particularly great. So Feber takes the win, stunning job. Followed by T. Smith, who does a lovely fight back from the back in 13th place. We've got Rom, blue flag, and then SBY doesn't bother getting rid of the penalty because there's no point. We have Pagani. Aaron, our early leader, he comes over in 7th place with a bit of a penalty as well by the looks of it. And we've got Mikey just coming up around the final. Nobby's already finished, and so is Finky because they were a lap down. So Mikey's had a good run. He's managed to get an 8th place, and he's beaten Lee Cole, who's a quick driver. So Lee's not had a great night, but Mikey's had a better one. So well done, Mikey. Good job there. And then the late boy, here he comes. Didn't bring a note from his mum for being late, but he's here. And he bins it on the way through. So thank you very much, and we will see you next week. Thank you.